Good evening, everybody. It's a Wednesday, and what does that mean? Yes, it's a Duckhook show, and we have 2 league events coming up this week. Busy, busy, busy. It's the end of October before we move to November. Well, naturally, we've got Ebotse tomorrow. Looking forward to playing a green, luscious Ebotse, something different than what we experienced at the Open, and a different challenge completely. It's not medal. And then we go to ERPM for Sunday League 2, the end of October. Will Brandon Fenter walk away with that with an even bigger lead and secure it to win the league? Well, anything can happen. There's lots to look forward to. There's lots to talk about. And that is why we're here, to have a good old golf kuier, Amal. Hello, how are we?
Lekker you, Mezo.
As you can see, we've got a Frikkie. We've got a Donnie, who's also in the same golf course as us. Here we are. Hello, hello, hi, hi.
Hello.
Well done, Donnie. And then we've got Hansi, who's just finishing off his braai there. How's it, Hansi? How are you?
Lekker, Mezo. Yeah, no, I'm not fishing off. I've got a trainee here that's going to try and braai tonight, so we'll see how that's going to go.
A 20-year-old trainee?
Yeah, no, it's easier for him to sit in the room and wait for me to finish the braai. So now I said to him, no, listen, you need to take the laces tonight and see what you can do.
Sis, come on, PJ, you can do it. Donnie, how you been?
I've been good. A good mess. Concepts is busy, so thankful for that. So, was in the workshop today, had a fitting as well. Tomorrow after the round, I'm shooting back to the office to do some graft, and it's blessed. All I can say.
So tomorrow, Frikkie, you are playing tomorrow. Donnie's playing. So they ended up in the first 4-ball, or together. Not in the first ball, but together. Is this the first outing for the Mighty Ducks since the Mighty Ducks?
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to take on Richard Holman and Martin Tauter. So, it's one of those preparation games to see how everything goes next year. And, I'm looking forward to this. Donnie's going to make 6 birdies, and I'm going to take 1 birdie.
Well, let's hope. I'll love to have 6 birdies tomorrow to add to the tally. There's another target. It's 200 is done, so we'll get to that when we chat about the birdie side. So yeah.
How about we chat about it now? The first man to reach 203 birdies. Donnie, what was the goal I gave you? Was it 200 or 250?
Well, the original one was 150, and then we moved it to 200. And considering there's only like sort of a month and a half left, like if I can finish over 225, I'll be happy. I think that's a pretty realistic goal, with the time left before the end of the year.
Paul Vallenkamp, 149, close to 150. He might be there already. Gerard de Bruto, almost on 50 games, 108. That is a great ratio. JJ, 79 games, 98 birdies. He's right there. Don't forget Jaco Jacobs. If you're watching, we want that video. It might be tomorrow. I'm not in your 4-ball, but try and remember. And then we can showcase you Tian, 66 games, 95. And Frikkie and myself, we're on the same, 31 birdies. I've just played a few more rounds than you.
Yeah, Mezo, we're not doing that well, but at least we're in the first pager, so I think that counts, eh?
I can tell you when we did this list, because last year I think I had 22 birdies overall, and now I'm on, what was that?
31.
Yeah, 31. So I got off to such a good start at the beginning of the year. I'm thinking, I'm going to double this. Now it's like hen's teeth trying to get a birdie.
Well, you never.
Oh well. We'll fight for another day. Maybe tomorrow, and then I can win. I have won at Ebotse twice, so that's it.
Okay. So you're
Frana's
watching.
Frana's watching. Hello, Frana. Ducks looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday. A lot of driving for Frana. Well done. He's playing his singles match play against Grant tomorrow. And if he wins that and he keeps going, he might be the only person in contention to get into the singles and into the team's final. Then we have to make decisions. I can tell you one thing, the team final will take preference, and that will be at the Summer Cup, in case you're wondering. And then the singles final will have to be somewhere else. Now, Martin's watching, now Ducks. Let's move you in the middle. Ricky Pereira is watching Evening Ducks and Duck Kids. Hansi is watching. Hi. Andre Vessels is watching. Hello, Urgis. Nika Kruger is watching. Evening Ducks. Ian Holtzy is watching. Hello, Holtzy. Yakumin is watching. Gerard Sneyman. Hello, hello, all on this hot evening and hot show. I don't know about the panel. I think we've kind of dampened the hotness on it. Brian says, evening Ducks, ERPM match play, and they are probably one of the favorites. No time to listen. They've had a great season so far. Lucas Burke is watching. Who is this? You see the name? Oh, yeah, here we go. Richard is watching. Your playing partner tomorrow, Flicky.
Yes,
Mark is
lekker.
watching. Mona. I'm not sure who that is, but it must be one of. You see, the YouTube has changed the thing, so it's not names anymore. So I don't know what P Mona is, but that duck is from the Quacktail America. You see, so maybe it's one of those. Petro's watching. Petro never misses a show. Well done, Petro. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's get straight into it. We have, before we go into Ebotse, we want to show you another updated calendar. It is so close. Hansi, we've done well here. It's not even November, and we've got, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots to go.
Yeah, Mas, there's 1 or 2 courses that we're just waiting on feedback for. I did speak to Rijmsig today, so we're most probably going to put that in on the 12th of March on Thursday. And then, like I said, 1 or 2 other courses we're just waiting on feedback for. So I'm sure if everything goes well, by the end of next week, we can have it finalized.
And if you look, January 18th and January 25th, we found golf courses that are not hollow-tining, so we'll start. We kind of finished this year at Firethorn, and then we start next year at Firethorn. It just worked out that way. Wanderers back on the calendar for Sunday 2. That'll be nice. Modderfontein will be on the Thursday league to start that off. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we added. Pebble Rock, 20th of September. Pebble Rock will be back on the calendar for another go next year to see how that unfolds. I think Centurion is now 11th October. So we're almost there. What do you think there, Donnie?
No, it's a couple of good courses. Just looking at it, I think Sunday 1, has got a list of very good courses, as Joburg and Pretoria based, which is quite lekker. And, good to see Glendower on the Thursday league. I think that's going to be quite a good one in May. So yeah, I think all in all, it's like a very good calendar so far.
Sunday 2, you'll see that there is a couple of road trips involved. Mkhali's Park, Cove Flay, Pebble Rock. But we love it. Yeah. Cool.
I'm happy to see Pebble Rock. So, happy to see him on Sunday 2. It was a lekker course.
I want to say that now that we've got the 2 October's events happening, there was a matter of November's league games and events opening today. So if you didn't see, go and book yourself. We always say try and book as soon as possible, so we already understand the numbers. We've got Sunday 1, Silver Lakes, 2nd November. That'll be nice. We haven't had Silver Lakes on a Sunday for a while, and it features on the Thursday. So Silver Lakes gets 2 tournaments this season. Thursday League Danefern, that'll be fun on the 13th November. Then Rand Park, Firethorn on the 23rd. We hit it off on a great golf course, and this is not going to be long after the Players' Championship, let me say, because the Stella Artois Sunshine Tour event is like just before that. So that course is probably going to be immaculate. And then you'll see
Absolutely.
Summer Cup is there. Now, you'll ask, but the Summer Cup bookings aren't open. It's twofold. It's a bit too soon because we don't know. Well, we say we don't know who's there, but we do. But watch the space. We might have another place to book that event. So we'll see. But yes, that will all be revealed as we get into November.
Yeah, Mas, and the other nice thing about the calendar for next year is there's only 4 courses that I know of that's going to be featured twice. So I think it's going to be close to having all the different leagues, different games on different courses.
And sometimes we need to feature them twice because some of the Thursday guys would like to play some of the Sunday courses and vice versa. It's not all the Thursday guys play on Sundays. So it gives multiple people the opportunity to play. Are we ready for ERPM, gentlemen? Are we?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah. This is what it looks like. Jamie Sherry has got an 8-point lead over Jason Ivans. Now, Jamie Sherry does not like Ebotse, so things could change here. But then again, Jason has been struggling a little bit. Grant Nell is in 3rd on 267. with Leon Oosthuizen and Donnie Geldenhuis. Donnie, you're not out of it. You're out of it, but you're not out of it. I'll come back to you and see what you can do possibly. To make up that, if I do quick maths here, I'm not very quick, a lot. Paul Valenka, Rooney Pretorius, Luke Janssen, Riyad Isaacs, and Kevin Ho. Donnie, let's say you shoot 39 points, a miracle, right? And Jamie shoots +9 and Jason shoots +9. Then things could look a bit interesting.
Yeah, I think so. It's like it's an old saying. It's like it's not over until the fat lady sings. But to look where Jamie is, he really has to have a poor round. Same with Jason. I need to like finish the last 2 rounds with like freaking more than 40 points just to stand a chance. Realistically, I think if I can finish third in the league, I think I'll be quite happy. Considering the years, like handicap and everything. So that's the goal for me. Is like if I can finish third, I'm happy. But like I said, the leaderboard tomorrow, we'll see if the guys are down there, and I've got a good game like I had on Sunday. If things can turn around. So yeah.
And Ebotse is not your worst track. You are an open champion there.
That's true. Yeah. So I like Ebotse. I think it's a good layout, and it's a thinking golf course. And hopefully I can bring that magic back that helped me get that major title there.
Yeah, I think you can. Come on, you can do it. I want it tight. I always want it tight. And 2 of the 3 leagues are not looking very tight. Where Sunday 1, it can't be tighter, Fricky. Tied between you and Jakob.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. Let's have a look at how Jamie has fared so we can see how well he's actually done. Check it out, boys. Check it, Jamie.
Yeah, check my own toppy.
Frust.
Yeah.
Victory.
Hey.
Victory at Ramsar. 39 points. Irene, 34. Pretoria Country Club, 33. His worst round was at Parkview, 29. Right. Benoni Lakes, 37. Kyle Army, 35. Silver Lakes, 36. Royal West, 34. Glen Vista, 34. I think he might have the highest average out of all the leagues, 34.52. Yo, that's pretty good golf, don't you think?
Yeah, Mazza, I must be honest, that 29 obviously is a bad one for him, but obviously that doesn't count. But I mean, if you look at all the scores, I mean, 34.56, that's definitely the best, and I think that could be the best overall ever at this point. I think I averaged at some point 34, but 34.56, that's crazy good, eh?
It's crazy good. Let's see what happens after tomorrow, if it's still going to be crazy good. Let's have a look at the stats of what Ebotse has to offer. It's ranked 39th in the country, 13th, which is nice to see. Gauteng, course record 61. Peter Zakario won last year on -5, 41 points. I did not take the Open. I took a league game because there were more players. And that was rain affected. I don't think it was like 2 holes short of being finished. Average handicap was 15, points 30, gross 93.26. And in saying that, let's have a look and ask, what is your predictions? Could it be another -5? Do you think it'll be as easy as that? What do you boys think?
I would say -3.
Okay.
Yeah, I also agree. -3, -4.
-3, -4. Always go for the same.
I think considering, we have to have a look. Like you said, the course is going to be greener. I don't think there's going to be that much rollout. So I think it's going to play a little bit longer. So, I'm going to go -2.
Has anybody played Ebotse recently? What are the greens like? Are they fast? Are they not fast? At least it won't be hard. So that will kind of stay in the fairways from that perspective. Jacomin says -4. He reckons -4 probably win. Sure, I'd love to shoot a -4 around there. I've got a shot back. I'm playing with 15. Anything can happen.
Oh, that's lekker.
But then again, when I won there on the Thursday League, which is probably the last time we played Thursday League, it was even. I won an even.
Yeah. Remember the Thursday League guys are the closer to scratch handicappers. They're the good golfers, but they don't shoot lights out. So I think -3, -2 could be the winning score.
That could be your famous last words.
You can't change the score now. You said -3.
Okay, I'll stay with -3.
Well, let's see. Let's go to what the closest to the pins will be on the day. These will be the pins. It will be the par 3 8th. It'll be the Marla Tours sponsored hole. Don't forget Marla Tours. If you have entered for the hole-in-one competition, you almost finished the season with the hole-in-one competition. If you hit a hole-in-one on any of the par 3s, you could stand a chance to win a weekend away. Par 4 9th will be the closest in 2. There's strategy to this because it's close to the clubhouse. So if somebody forgets it, we just have to walk down the balcony. Par 3 11th, which we can't not have it closest to the pin on the par 3 11th. That is the trickiest par 3. Great hole. Stunning hole.
And one for Jomo.
And a hole-in-one for Jomo. We might as well have a look. Oh, sorry, Hansie. We might as well have a look at the par 3 11th while we're at it. Down there. Yeah, he's at the back there. Yeah, I did that so I could quickly go turn his stake.
Yes,
so we'll leave that. It only takes 2 seconds.
Just manage PJ quickly there.
Yeah. So I think everybody's played Ebotse, so we don't have to go crazy into what we... Oh, he's back. Is your stake still okay?
Yeah, no, everything is still looking great. So, yeah, no, he's not making a cock up of it.
Right. Tarek Bruder says Peter Prinsley for the win at Ebotse -4.
It's going to be jet lag, man, so there's no ways.
Jaco Jacobs is watching -1. It's being a bit more conservative. Rudolph says -4. Mooi. Okay. Let's move on. Then we've got a matter of the whole ranks. Last year, no, this is ERPM. Let me go one more folder up. I apologize. We had a look at the pins. This is what the field looks like. We've got 36 people playing in the field, nice and even. As you can see, we've got Jason taking on Kevin in their singles. And then we've got the big game. Grant Nell taking on Francois Achons. That's going to be very interesting. And I think a lot of people are going to keep their eyes on the result of this. But going off first, we're all off the first team. Ronnie Volhoter, Chris Janssen, which is Lukey's father, is joining us again. Peter Prinsville, Gary Mansfield, Morris are playing. Morris, nice to see you on a Thursday. I saw your booking come through today. I think it was. It was good to see that come through. I'm playing with Kieran, George, and Riyadh. Hansi, you're playing with Jacomin, Chris Nokia, some Mela. Fricky, there's your four ball. Donnie, Martin, and Richard, as you mentioned. And then coming back in the rear is Dean Vellenkamp, Paul Vellenkamp, Wesley, and Peturius, and another Peturius. We've got Rudy, Michael van Riel makes a comeback, Delano Veronica, and Michiel Bos. Nice field. So good luck to everybody. The winner.
Who's going to be the winner?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'll show you something now. These are the singles. Just to remind you how the singles are looking. Jamie Sherry is through to the semi-finals already after beating Martin 2-1. Fats beat me 5-3, so he's through and waiting to see if he's going to face Frana or Grant, and then Jamie will face either Kevin or Jason. So the left-hand side of the draw is Thursday League boys, so they'll probably finish at Dainfern to see who gets into the final, and then either Fats or Grant will play one of the November Sunday leagues. Right. Fricky, I was saying wait, because I had ranked these people. And Jamie Sherry's so good, I had him twice. This is after he told me there's no ways Daddy will make it. This is how I rank it. Inside the top 10, Jaco Jacobs is going for his 50th top 10 out of the 37 tournaments we played. That's how good he is. Jason Ivers. There about 2-1. Simon he's been finishing in the top recently, so I've also put him at 2-1. Grant 2-1. Fricky also a serial top 10er. Martin also had a couple of good finishes. Gerard Buster is always there. Kieran, I'm giving you a chance, Kieran. I would like to see you in the top 10. Donnie, this is probably the money bet here. Donnie 3-1. If you're thinking, will Donnie be in the top 10? Go for him. Nico Roots 3-1. Yuluki 3-1. I've given myself a bit better odds simply because I find a way to score points around Ebotse. And then you can cast your eyes through the bottom there. George is probably a good value at 4-1. Even Paul Vellenkamp. But can Paul Vellenkamp, he is the Glen Vista champion. But can he carry on that form? Gary, 4-1. Hansi, 4-1. Hansi, come on, you can prove me wrong. You can have another top 10. You had a good round somewhere along the line. Well, besides the Players' Champs.
Yeah, and I had a luck around today again, so it was +2. So yeah, I'm sure that try and get close to even, then you're going to definitely be in with a shout for a top 10.
Are you a dark horse? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I hope so. Really hope so.
Okay. Don't forget.
In the dark, eh? It's like what's that liggies daar so, né?
He could be a dark horse. Let's have a look. So if you want to think who is a definite to finish in the top 10, just drop us a comment there, and then we can we'll put it on the show and see what you think. Now, I've got Ebotse exotics. That means all different things. Winning scores, even to -3, -10, -4 to -6, 3 to 1, plus 5 to 1, 7 or -7 or better, 8 to 1, +4 worse, 8 to 1. Winning handicaps, there it is. The short is between 10 and 19. That normally stays that way. I went total birdies. I would like to get your opinion on this. 40 or less or 40 or more? What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, probably 40 less, eh? I don't think 40 more is good. Yeah, because I mean, how many players? 36.
Donnie's going to make between
it.
Donnie and Paul and those oaks, they'll make half of them.
I don't know, eh? I would say 40 less.
40 less for you?
I also think less than 40.
Donnie?
I'll go 40 and more. Let's go that way.
Okay, you do that. You go score those birdies. Let's have a look. What do you think? Who's going to win between Grant and Frana?
Frana, let's do it, Frana. He's got, I think he's a 17 handicap, and Grant is a 10, which is obviously high for him. But yeah, I think Frana is the more informed player at this point.
Donnie?
Yeah.
You went?
Yeah,
Frana.
I agree, Frana.
And Hansi?
Well, let me be different and say Grant is going to take it on the stroke 1.
Oh. So in other words, you would go with a 5 to 1 tie, which is a good value.
That's it.
No, I think it's going to be a very tight game, but I think Grant is just going to pip him.
I'm going Grant as well. I don't want to be nasty, friend. I know you're watching, but I'm going Grant. I've got a feeling that he's going to come right with this one. And Jason and Kevin, I'm going Kevin.
No, Jason. Jason has got this way to get to a final or get to a closing hole, and he just takes it. Jason, all the way. Okay. He's like Scotty Scheffler. You can't bet against him.
I'm going to agree with Fricky, but I just think he wasn't a bad run, and it's going to turn sometime. So, and the thing is with Ebotse, you don't have to hit a lot of drivers. So I think it's going to turn. So I'm going to go Jason. Sorry, Kev.
I love you, Kevin.
I've got a comment here. Ricky says, and that just reminds us that Jamie and Jason and maybe Donnie and whoever was third in the league will play together at Dainford. So we have them all in the same 4-ball to put the pressure on each other. Don't forget that. I remember the days we used to have like the last 3 games, put them all together. But now there's so much stuff in between. Team series and this series and match plays. It's not really possible. But at least November we can have them all together. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, he says will be interesting match play with Jamie and Jason to close off the Thursday league. Yeah, because that will be their semi-final. They'll be playing each other.
Correct. So yes.
Yeah. Well done, Ricky. Gerard de Bruyne has written a poem. I'll read it live. He says, playing Ebotse links is like trying to romance a porcupine. Beautiful views. Porcupine. Beautiful views, but one wrong move and you're in a world of pain. What is beautiful views about a porcupine?
Yeah. Luckily, it's not the medal play, so it's just Stableford points. So there's still ways to make a couple of points.
Still, pick it up. Money is on Jason, says Rudolph. And then Jacomin says, Jason and Frana.
Yeah, so at least we're not going to see a 19 on hole 7 because it's IPS, so yeah.
Yes.
7. Who made 19? Leon, sorry. Eh?
Yeah, with a major we had.
Sorry, I thought you said Hansi. I said as well.
No, not me.
Sure. Okay, guys, let's have a look at some videos. If you want to see a couple of videos before we move on to ERPM of the golf course, give me a hole, boys, and hopefully I have it. I don't have all of them, but give me a hole.
12.
Yeah, I got that one. I do have that one. Explain.
Don't hit it into the water. Go left. Hit it again. don't go into the water, keep left, hit it again, stay on the green, make a two putt for a par, and you've got 3 points in the bag. If you're a handicap 10 and higher, I think it's a stroke 10 there.
Let me just add to
Oh,
Fricky. Don't go too far
yeah.
left.
You can go, you'll find it there. But yeah, this is a very tight fairway in the end. So I mean, a lot of guys. I mean, even in the majors, obviously winter playing, guys find the second shots, third shots into the water, even the fourth shots. When they try to lay up. So there's.
I'm very good at hitting the apartment box on the left on my second shot.
But I do think it's going to play a little bit softer and not that hard. If you can just get your tee shot over, play the layup. I mean, don't go for it, and just make your par. It's going to be
and then you can pick up after 8 for most people, or 7 for the other half.
Yes.
Yay.
Correct.
I think it's all going to depend on the tee shot as well, depending where the tee box is. If you need to carry the water or not. So.
Yeah. You'll carry it. It just depends on how far you have to carry it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I remember the one year I'm playing safe. And it was like a 200-meter carry. I'm taking my 4-iron. Yeah, halfway in the dam. I thought I hit that good, eh? Can we show the 7th for Leon? Jeez, I hope I have the 7th. I have the 7th. No, I don't have this. Hold on. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yes, I have. He's a. Yeah, from the right hand tee box. Here's a 7.
Yeah.
Drive it too much for most people, so they kind of lay up just before and then try to have a go at the green. I think Leon was probably on 6 here by the time we got to the fairway.
I think that was his second. I think he lost a few shots in a TTKs he saw.
I've made an eagle on this hole, people. I've made 2 eagles. One of them was here. I was in between. I hit a 3-wood, and then I made a monster putt. Can you believe?
Yes.
No. Yeah, I think the big thing is it's going to be where the tee box is. It's like if the tee box is going to be a little bit forward, I think the longer hitters can almost try and have a dip at flying over the 2 humps. So it's just going to be where the tee box is situated tomorrow.
Okay. Another hole?
My nemesis hole 17.
17, really?
You're not the only one that's nemesis. This is actually quite scary because you have to hit it straight. I kind of aim right. And then that green, if you miss the green too far left, it's gone. In the water. Blue stakes, don't even go there. Otherwise, Donnie, do you even hit driver off this hole?
No.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. I'd sort of try and fly over that right-hand side bunker. There's a little bit more space there. And, from there, if you do it, it's actually just like an easy shot, like a 9-iron sort of pitching wedge in. But if you go for the safe play and you want to try and be short of the bunkers, you've got like a 7-6-iron in. The big thing is to keep it clever. The guys need to try and miss, if they're going to miss the green, try and miss it short right, because it just gives you an easier chip onto the green and try and up and down for a par.
Now, my thing with that hole is that I always aim for the fade, which I hit the whole day, and then I get to the tee box, and it doesn't fade straight into the blue carcass there.
We know. This is 10, everybody. This is 10. This is such a good hole, such a daunting hole, because you really need to get it down there. Otherwise, you're just in trouble. So you got to be positive and hopefully go straight.
Yep. Yeah. I remember there's like in the major, that small little hump that's there on the left. I actually pulled my iron shot, and it actually sort of like stopped halfway up that mount. So just try and keep right of it or just short of it. Gives you an easier shot.
Okay. That's it.
Do number 4.
Oh, I can. Do I have? Let me just see if I got it first.
It's one.
I do have it. I do have it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it's stroke 1.
See?
Yeah.
See? Here's 4.
Grant will have to play good here, make a 4 for 3. Yeah, I think Maz.
Hold on, this doesn't look like 4. Hold on.
No, that's number 1. Yeah.
This is 4.
Yeah, I really think this is a beautiful hole. It's got that mount in the dip. So if you hit driver, you can get into that mount. Obviously, OB right. everything slopes from right to left. So it's almost like it slopes to that valley just to the left of that mound, and then the approach onto this green is the further left you are, is like the more tighter the shot is, because like you almost can't see the pin or the flag. So I think it's a beautiful hole.
And don't forget, it's a huge green.
Yes, and levels, eh? There's a couple of levels in there.
Also, let's not forget that we play it the same way. Everything's red stakes unless you hit it further where there is all blue.
Yeah.
Right. Except OB, OB is reload.
Yes. Can I get a ERPM Sunday 2? Are we ready for that one? Before I get to Sunday 2, I do want to show the updated form and stats of Frikkie and Jaco from Sunday 1 after Magalies, simply because I like the pictures.
I still think that picture let Jaco look like Adam Scott. So
close. close. So Magalies, we've added that in. 36 points. Well done. Another even par round to go with his 38. Kruger's up 30, which is modified 10 is 26. But that's kind of, that hasn't fallen out because he has missed one, don't forget. 38, Lindau 36, Pebble Rock 40, Kilani 33. His average is 35, so he's actually higher than Jamie. But don't forget, he's got one game less.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, if he didn't miss Centurion and that 26 fell out, I think he would have been close to like a 36 average, all depending on what he scored today. But I know he plays a lot there, so I don't think he would have made 33, points. So that's crazy to think, and it's crazy to look at those stats.
Well done, Jaco. You keep fighting, Jaco. Let's see if you can take it over the Frikkie. There's Frikkie's got 2 trophies next to himself. Glendale Centurion. He went back to back there. Frikkie, take us through it.
Yeah, obviously starting at Modderfontein, that was sorry?
Your name is wrong.
Okay. I see now. Modderfontein, obviously starting average, Reading, Glendower and Centurion, I had really, really good rounds. Pebble Rock obviously was a terrible one. I think I played Marius there at a singles match play. And then, Kilani also 31 points. And then from there, steady on 36, 33, 33. And then last time, Magalies had a good round, unfortunately, for that last hole. Otherwise, it could have been 39 odd points. But, on average, 34.4, which I think is okay. Very happy with the performance so far.
Very good. Sure. Hansi, what would you give to average 34 in a season?
Yeah, my whole goal every year is to say, listen, just try and average 32 points, and you're going to be in top 10. So to average 34, 35 is good going. Really kudos to the guys.
One day when I'm big.
Yeah.
So what the standings look like going into Sunday League 2. October edition, Brandon Venter is leading by, 11? Over Gerard de Bruto. Gerard not having the greatest day at Benoni Country Club. And I think Brandon scored 36 points, so he just keeps on marching forward. This one is for Brandon to lose, I would think. He really has to go missing at ERPM. And then Gerard de Bruto needs to be flying. Donna Perimal is in third. 271, Sudesh 269, Jakob's right up there, 269. So he's up in both leagues. But a bit too much work to do, I think, to take this one. Hannah Poseidon made a big jump. Jenny's in the top 10. Frikkie is also featuring here, Lucas Burke and Graham Zivillas. Okay, let's have a look at what Brandon Venter's season looks like so far. You're first work, eh?
Yes, he almost looks like his cousin.
It looks like that.
Yeah. Wingate started off with a bang, 37 points. Goldfields 30, another 37 points. Estate Mines 32 at Houghton. Parkview 38, Blue Valley 41 and did not win. Acacia 34. Benoni Country Club is 36. Ramsach 28. So he's had pretty much one under 30. And the rest has been very, very steady. His average is 34.78. Nice.
That's the second best so far, next to Jaco. Jaco's best, he's second. Then it's Jamie and then myself. Yeah, so it's really good.
And he hasn't won one. which is
Yeah.
another testament
Crazy.
to being very, very steady. Let's have a look at the info. ERPM unranked in Gauteng, ranked 40 out of 44, I think, is on that website. Course record is a 63. Last year's winner was Nick Coles on -4, 40 points. Average handicap 17, which is very high. Points 29, gross 96. I'm sure it will be better than that this time around. And the guys just rock up. Sorry, I'm reading comments. What does this say? This is Nico. Are you feeding these oaks pop and acha, Maz? No, I'm feeding them. I'm feeding them AIs.
AIs. With A's.
AIs. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at the pins for ERPM.
Yeah, let me do that. So we've got the par 3 7th Mala Tours. It's a quite daunting hole, I would say. Par 4 9th, closest in 2 Golf Concepts voucher. Yeah, to be honest, to make that in 2, yeah, good luck, eh? It's going to be awesome. Par 3 12, Strixon voucher, and then the par 3 14th Obscura voucher, which is lovely to go to, guys. Enjoy.
Ricky, do you know which the 9th is?
Yeah, the 9th is that
par
short par 4.
Yeah.
That's the one that most people don't even, they hit irons off the tee box. Wait, I've got it here.
Yeah.
But it's still very difficult to get your second shot on the green because there's water on the right, water in the beginning. Yeah.
Sorry, Ansi, go turn the meat quick. This is it.
Good luck.
See, this lap here got a wedge left. How hard can that be?
Yeah. Luckily, you're not playing because I would have said, okay, try that because, to get that into, your driver or your iron shot needs to be in the middle of the fairway. It can't be left because then there's trees in the way. Can't be right, there's trees in the way. And then you still need to carry and it needs to hold. I think it's
I'd like
tough,
to ask the guys on the chat line from Fricky's comments. Why is Fricky gay? Fricky is gay.
I would have said like a whole 11 would have been another one to go to put it at. That's a
one.
That is a tough hole. That is a tough hole. Like you got nowhere to aim for that hole, for sure. What do we got? We've got hole ranks. This not hole ranks. This is the Duckhook corner for ERPM from last year. The par 5 13th was the hardest. Funny enough. Par 3 14th. Yeah, that's 8th hardest, and then the par 4 15th, which is not an easy hole either, was the 6th hardest. So that was the hardest stretch of them all. Do you agree? Disagree?
Yeah, I think like. Yeah, I don't think so. It's like for me, the par 5 13th, even if you hit the drive a little bit left, right, you can still punch up the fairway and you've got like a short iron in. Yes, there's water sort of like front leftish, but, I don't think that's that difficult hole. Even if you lay up again and you're just short of the water for 4, to chip on, make a 5, 2 putt 6. But
hold on, we might as well show the people. Hold on, here we go. Jose.
Yeah, and the thing about this hole is like everything slopes left to right, to that bunker. So if you aim it just there on the left hand side, it's like you hit a slight cut, it just feeds, and then all that you need to do is you play like a 6 or a 5 iron down, to a comfortable distance short of the water, and then it's an easy shot just to to get on the green there. So I don't think it's that difficult.
Agree with Don, but I think the 9th is very difficult.
Yeah, but I think the problem there is because you're standing on that elevated tee box, and depending on the wind direction on the day as well, I think quite a lot of the guys actually hit it OB on the right hand side. And I think due to that fact, there's a couple of guys that lost shots there.
Yeah, I just think it's like a tip to. Sorry, go, Hansi.
Yeah, then I think also the water by the green got a couple of guys. I remember the last time I played, these couple of guys that fly the green, and then you need to try and chip back up again, and then it becomes difficult.
Yeah. No, I just think it's like, for all the tip for the guys hitting their drives there, it's just if you know you hit a fade normally, just aim it left. It's like there's more space left to try and punch underneath the trees onto the fairway than right. So just aim a little bit more left and let it go.
Why aim left? Just hit a draw.
Sure.
Yeah.
You hit a draw, Maz.
Hold my beer. Let me show you my I'll show you the reverse of a draw. I'll draw it for a left-hander.
Okay.
While we're at it, let me just finish off showing you the guys, that Duckhook corner. What was next? 14. This is that beautiful little par 3. Par 3, very nice, very nice.
I think what makes it difficult is just that narrow gap. I think that's what makes the guys a little bit sort of like in the old Afrikaans way, bang for the hole or scared. But there's a lot of space. If you miss it a little bit left, there's room to chip, from there. So yet again, be clever. If you want to miss the green, miss it on the left hand side where that bunker is.
Donnie, you say the old way of saying it in Afrikaans is bang. What is the new way?
Well,
Cock.
yeah, no, it's like I won't elaborate there.
15
But I think
is the next
Barney
one.
said also there on 14, I think the problem is because now some of the guys will hit a fade and then they get into the trees on the left-hand side. And then from there in the water.
This is 15. Great. The drive is very important here because you kind of got to get it. You can't see the little hill over here, but you kind of got to just give it above that.
Yeah.
I must say, it's like in the olden days when I used to be a member there used to be this big tree there on the left on the hill, which made your drive like sort of a lot more tighter. But the last time I played there, that tree was cut down. So there is a little bit more room there on the left where you can just be on top of that hill. Because as soon as you're there, you've got an open shot to the green. So it's like you just don't want to go right. Right is the bad side, especially there on top of the hill where those trees are. If you're in there, it's literally 9 out of 10 times you're punching out sideways.
It is one of those holes you can't really hit a fade or a draw off the tee box. You kind of have to hit it straight.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yes.
Would you like to see any other holes on the chat line or you guys?
Hole number 2, par 5.
Okay.
Hole number 2. Here it is. Longish par 5 this is. Can you get there in 2, Donnie?
Yeah, I've done it before, but just to the front of the green. But this is also a very beautiful hole. Uphill par 5. Obviously, there's a group of trees with the drive there on the right-hand side that's catching all the guys that fade the ball. But as you can see, the green, you can see there's 3 tiers. All depending on where the pin is, your approach shot is key. If it's right at the top, you don't want to have a lot of backspin that you can finish up on the bottom tier because you've got to have a very difficult putt to get to the top there.
Rudolph has chosen a hard hole. Why is this a hard hole? This is number 8. Say we off there. Because of the water on the right.
Yeah.
The whole way. Tough hole.
Yes. If you're a
This guy's in
fader,
a
you
rush.
always hit that in the water. Yes. I think I've played there, let's say 20 times, and I probably hit that water 18 times. So, it's a very difficult placing of that water, especially if you're a fader.
What about 10? Go across the road. And this is a little. You don't hit driver either unless you're trying to hit the green from there.
How long do you guys hit? I hit the driver every time, and I'm just there, bunker. Just there.
There you go, Ricky. I've done it for
Yeah,
you.
it's like Mazza, a funny story is, well, not funny story, but obviously when I was a junior member there, it's like I heard stories where John Bland, if I'm correct, made a hole-in-one on that hole. It's like on 10. Drove it over the corner into the green.
Sure.
Yeah.
Donnie Martin has a question for you.
I already saw it. That's why I giggled earlier. So Martin, my baard gaan nie môre aan wees nie, so ek gaan môre 'n bietjie jonk lyk. So it's like as jy my oom noem, nê. Laaste keer wat Frikkie my stokke gesien breek het was in Wingate. Ek gaan dalk môre dit sien as jy my oom noem.
Ooh, yes, like if the Mighty Ducks start with that, it's never gonna continue, eh?
Martin, call him Oom asseblief every time. Oom. Asseblief. Well, I can say if the course looks as good as those drone shots look, we'll be in for a treat at ERPM. Even the same with Ebotse, but it's been nice to have some rain. The courses have really, they were great. Excuse me, a lot of them, but now they're going to be top notch. Very cool, very cool. All right. Now, I have some of those Betty jobs. No, wait, I got teams. Hold on. There's a lot of team matches. Let's remind you of the teams. We've got Pin Eyes playing Rusty Clubs. Very interesting match.
Tough one, eh?
That's going to be a tight game.
It's playing All Shots as well. No Time to Listen is playing Tiff and Taff. So those three matchups will determine the semi-finals, and then we get that game done and we're into the finals. We're making it, everybody. Congratulations. You've done a great job of trying to get these games in, even though there was less time to do it. But, yeah, let's do some predictions. Rusty Clubs, Pin High. Who thinks?
Maz, can I go there? I wanted to think Gladiators is going to win, but then I saw all 4 Gladiators, so that makes it tough.
I'm sorry.
Well, you won't be wrong, though, eh? Gladiators
I
will
won't
win.
be wrong. There we go. Both groups are very good, players. I just think looking at this year's form, I'll go for Rusty Clubs on a count out.
Okay. The Connor All Shots. Oh, sorry. Frankie, go for it.
I want to counter also on that one. So Rusty Clubs definitely for me. I know that Ian is not having great form at this point. He's got some trust issues as well with his clubs. Love you, Ian. But I do think Rusty Clubs is the more favorite team. Yeah.
I think Ian's got more than just trust issues, Bill.
He's got a shaft issue as well.
He's got a golf issue. Okay. No Time to Listen, Tiff and Taff. It's going to be hard to look past Brian and Mark.
Mazian, I think Tiff and Taff is going to have a tight one there. I think it depends, because Brian obviously is going to drop down to scratch. So I think if they're going to try and keep Mark intact, it can be an interesting game.
Yeah, you're right. It's higher handicappers, yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, Maz, I wanted to mention that I think with the last game that Tiff and Taff actually won, I mean, that was a surprise win, actually, in my view. So I do think that they have the confidence. Obviously, Mark and Brian lost in the team games, now team series. So, might be something for them to, trying to get motivated again. But I'm going to put my money on PJ and Rudolph. I think they're going to do it. The high handicappers is going to help, I think. And I think they're playing at ERPM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to suit them. The higher handicappers, I think it's going to suit them. So, yeah, I'm going with Tiff and Taff.
I put them all together there. I think that Ashley and Vaughan are favorites over Ian and Frana. I think Sudesh and Don are favorites over Kunrad and Kun. And I think Brian and Mark are favorites over PJ and Rudolph. Well, they proved me wrong. I threw in some other head-to-heads. These are singles, Brandon versus Gerard de Bruyne, just because it's top of the log standing stuff. Jacobus, sorry, that's not 12-1. That would be the steal of the absolute century. It's actually 10, what is it? 10 to 12. 12 to 10, sorry. 12. So there's a 0 missing. Over Ricky. I think that's even wrong. I mean, Yaku should be like 5 to 10. So, yeah. Fricky over Hansi. There we go. Who's going to win, boys?
Fricky, obviously. Oh, what are you talking about?
Easy.
Yeah. I think yeah.
Easy game for you.
Ja, that's it. That's what I go with.
Well, Hansi shot yesterday. Tight one.
Cool. I might as well show you the tee sheet quickly. Hey, this is what it looks like with a few days to go. We've got Andre Wessels, Werner Slavat, Jaco Swanepoel, and Grant Nell going off first at 11th charity. There are those matchups. Who's interesting? Bobby Ryan, Christian is there, Tommy Fentar. There's a nice ladies football at the back. Vanessa, Jacomin, Jenny, and Juliet will all be playing together. Good luck to you, ladies.
Lekker. Well done. I see that me and Hansi is playing the same football as well. So that would be lekker with our match play.
Well, that's kind of what it went. That's why I put it again.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm giving the card to Jacomin to use on the day, so then we can somewhere get on the Jagermeister trophy.
I unfortunately have to decline. Henry has asked me like a couple of games before already, so it's me and Henry. Sorry.
Ek sê jy nog steeds Jagermeister storie van die kant af, so ja.
Dis alright, ek sal vat. Maar sorry, Henry ry saam met my. Hy het gesmeek. Dis Henry, sorry.
Ja,
It's not wrong.
Ja,
It's not
jou
wrong.
kalm hou.
There's been a couple of tournaments where it's like, please put Henry with me. Nope, we're doing this thing. Please put Henry. Nope, we're doing this thing. Frikkie, I think you must put a tap onto your cart that is connected to a Jägermeister keg.
That is next year's plan, yes.
This is the 10th tee. You can see those matches are in there. It's nice to see more ladies. Yeah, Net is back with CFO, not back. Well, she plays them all. Jonel and Francois van Staden, if you don't know their names, they were on, Francois was on tour with us. He loved it so much, he brought his wife. There we go. Henry, Neil, Sam Pearson, and Simon Mayo together. Neil, if you don't book, you're out. That's what I'm saying. I ain't no babysitter. Jomo Mabilo, Simon Harding, David Sinclair, Dylan Madison, and there's 2 spots really left for ERPM. Will be a nice field. Let me just show you what those exotics look like before we wrap it all up with our predictions. I've got a leading, the winning lady, Yakumin 2-1, Jenny 2-1, Jonel 3-1, Vanessa 3-1, Unit 4, Juliet 5, simply because Juliet hasn't been around for a while. Maybe she's a bit rusty, maybe she's not. Best of the par 3s. To make 12 points means you need to make 3 points on every hole. 4-1. I don't see that that's going to be good golf. But most likely it'll be between 9 points and 11, and then again winning a handicap. Let me just go there, boys. Winning lady.
I don't think Jacomin is playing. I might be misinformed, but I think Jenny has got a good chance.
Yeah,
Is she still playing?
Ja, sy speel.
Okay, cool, 100%. Okay, well, in my case, I will still go for Jenny. I think she's definitely in form, and yeah, like a good swing.
Right. Okay, before I go to the predictions, I just want to. Ian is like, who with friends like you guys, who needs enemies?
We love you. We love you.
Yeah, now why haven't you been on the show? Last year you were on the show all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your
Also, Ian, I'm
spreadsheets.
waiting for a phone call.
I think
We had a chat about you, Donnie. We know what you know that I know that his shafts don't know. You know, something like that, eh? I was going to say shafts.
maybe Ian should stand further apart with his feet.
Yes, and look at the hole. It works, 100%. Yeah.
We should do a show just how to coach Ian. Sorry, Ian. Yeah, sorry. Nika says, did a golf auction at ERPM a few weeks back. Course is looking very nice. I see you do golf auctions now. That'd be interesting to watch. Maybe you can auction. We should have an auction for the Duckhook boys. You auction them off. Take Donnie for a date.
Ja.
Something like that.
Woe. Donnie gaan in die kakkas kom hierso. Wow.
Dis like iemand gaan gebliksem word. Dis nie ek nie.
We apologize. We've lost Donnie because the Wi-Fi signal just went off. Okay, our predictions. Let's get this done. Where's this? So, who are we doing first? Who did I have first? I had Frikkie first. Frikkie, take us through what you decided. What are you going for? What do you think are certainties?
Yeah, look, I think from my point of view, Rudy Pretoria is definitely a certainty. He's played really well this last couple of games. He's got his first win. Normally after a win, he doesn't play well, but I think Rudy has got it. So yeah, I put 200 credits on there, and hopefully I can have 1,000 after that. And then Ashley and Vaughan for the win on the team games. I only have 85 credits left, and I'll probably sit with 85 credits left.
Or he's out. And I don't have to ask you
That's a guarantee that I can tell you.
I'm calling people out on their rubbish comments here. Well, Frikkie says, normally after Rudy wins, he plays bad. How many has he won? One.
No. Normally after a win, a person plays bad. Not Rudy.
How can you blanket statement the poor man?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for him. That's why he's there.
This is Jaco. Jaco just went for 2. Ian to beat Ian and Ferrana to win over Ashley and Vaughan, and Jaco to beat Ricky. I changed the price there, Yaku. You'd think it was 12-1, but I'm not going to let you get away with that. I've changed it to 9-10. So you will still make a bit of moulay. So we'll see if you manage to get these. Those are his predictions. I'm pretty sure Yaku knows what he's talking about. Hansi, are you ready?
Yeah, wait.
Looks like a mafia, man.
Yeah, no, it looks like a net. Yeah, I said Sudesh and Dana's going to take the win over the Kuna. I don't think it's going to be an easy game, but yeah, I think they can do the win there. And then I said on the par threes, I think a 9 to 11 points should be okay. So basically 4 pars if you don't stroke, and then 3 pars and a 3-pointer there. So, and then like I said, Ebotse -4 to -6.
So the bottom two are together. So they both have to happen for in order for you to make so many credits.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the guys can definitely do it and help me up my credits a bit.
We'll see who's the last man standing. Fats is very involved. He's got a lot, so I asked Fats to do it. Look at Fats, all handsome there. ERPM, best of the par threes, 12 points. He's gone on he thinks they're going to shoot lights out. Fats to beat Quibus. Okay, that's his singles, and then he's done a multiple selection. Donnie, he's gone for you to finish top 10 in Ebotse. That's a very good choice. Frana to beat Grant, and winning a score even to -3. So if he spends 300 credits, he would get 4,260. If they all happened, will they all happen? Well, I can tell you one thing. We've been doing this for a while, and nobody who's done a multiple has got one right yet. There's always one that falls apart. Donnie, let's do you.
Yeah, I went Frana to beat Grant, at Ebotse, and then myself, I'm backing myself for a top 10, and then Mark and Brian to win, and then Jenny as best lady. So I can win a couple of 1,000 credits. So let's see.
Sure. Flicky, if Donnie wins that one, we'll someone just give him the credits.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why not?
That's a couple of free rounds. Then myself. Total birdies, 40 or less. I've gone for top lady Jenny as well. Oh, and now I just remember the last time I went for Jenny, she disappointed me. Asseblief toch, Jenny. Asseblief.
Come, Jenny.
Multiple, Yaku Jacob top 10, Ashley and Vaughan to win.
Yeah, that's a good multiple, eh? That's really good.
That should have just happened. Okay, how much have we done? 59. It's time to say goodbye. Last comments. While these boys comment on the last comments, send through your comments, and then I'll add them to the last comments.
I can say, good luck for tomorrow. Remember, it's not medal play. So have fun.
Have fun. Leave early. Rather get there early than get stuck in that rubbish traffic, because that traffic is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then don't cater too long, because that traffic back is a nightmare too. Rather cater twice. Hansi, last words?
Yeah, no, Mas, good luck to everybody for tomorrow and then for Sunday. And yeah, well, let's hope for some good golf from my side so I can beat Fricky. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah. Be nice to see you with a trophy in hand, Mr. Hansi.
Yeah, it's been, I think it's about 4 years now. So I think definitely it's time for one again.
Donnie?
I think so too, eh?
Yeah, no, just good luck for all the boys, and also on Sunday. Pity I won't be there Sunday, but it's like good luck to all the guys, and have a good rest of the week and weekend.
Go Mighty Ducks, the team game.
Trevor says, can't wait to play with you Ducks and lads again tomorrow. Good to have you back. Peter says, cheers all. See you Sunday. He's gone. Brilliant. Look forward to it. It's going to be a good round of golf. It's going to be nice to see everybody. And then November is upon us, everyone. Can you believe?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's because we're all getting old. And time is she's flying very fast.
Yes. Very fast.
That's why we've got the worm here. Yeah.
Right, worm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.